Welcome back everybody, GEST Dota 2 action continues, yo! This is the group stage and we have got a important match for these two teams. An important match especially for one. Mineski currently sitting on 1 win, 1 loss up against iDeal, who are yet to pick up a win. But if iDeal win this match, we could see a potential 3-way tie for second place, which, well, ends in a bit of a kerfuffle when it's like, well, who actually goes through? Top 2 teams from each group advance to the playoffs, but if there's a 3-way tie for second, we have to look at time rating, maybe do a head-to-head, maybe do tiebreaker matches. I don't really know. I'm here to cast, and I'll let you guys know of the updated rules once I know. But if Mineski win this, they're through the playoffs. They get second place. Zenith's currently sitting on 2 wins, no losses, looking like they should be able to cruise through, win the group. But if Mineski take this game, they'll win the group. If iDeal take it, they have a slight 1 in 3 chance of getting through with that 3-way tie scenario for second. It's a long shot, but hey, it's something they want to just pick up and win. This is what a lot of teams use as their training grounds for Dota 2, for competitive matches which actually count. The GEST IDC in Dota 1 was a huge $30,000 tournament over 12 months where they really helped grow the teams, grow the scene. Here in Dota 2, GEST, this is your first competition, and we're going to see what these two teams can come up with. Let's jump into it. That's what you guys want to see. You guys are done seeing my ugly mug. Let's jump into the bans, the picks. Let's see how things are going. It is well and truly halfway through this draft. Mineski over on the Radiant side. We've got GoDz iDeal playing on the Dire side. Actually playing with a stand-in here. Nori, I believe, a Neolution esports player, or at least a former Neolution esports player. And it is Mineski who did have the... they had the first pick. They first picked the Templar Assassin, a hero we actually had banned out in the last game. So, interesting to see the Templar Assassin finally making it through. It's sort of typical Pinoy hero. They love their solo mid Templar Assassin. They normally go for the Bottle Crow strategy with having 2 couriers. We haven't actually seen that yet in Dota 2. Very few teams have gone for the double courier. There is some mechanics differences going from Dota 1 to Dota 2. It does sort of make it a bit harder to actually utilize that courier with the shared control issues, but we may see it over time, because the Dota 1 metagame for these Filipino teams is double courier, Bottle Crow, 99% of the games. We just haven't seen in Dota 2 yet. So really it kind of shows that the Filipino teams haven't just gone from Dota 2 and play. They're not playing the same as they do in Dota 1. I don't know if you can say they're not adapting, or they haven't adapted their playstyle over, or if they've decided maybe it's just not quite as strong a metagame. But either way, we're going to see what Mineski can come up with here. Hopefully, we have Woots not playing that Jakiro again, or if he does, he's hitting a few more Ice Pass. Unfortunately, his Ice Pass from the Jakiro last game, missing quite a number of them and causing his team a few problems in that offensive trial line that they ran. Mineski also picking up the Queen of Pain with their second pick, a hero which the Pinoys will run in that side lane solo. Often it will be not going straight down the mid lane. First when you've got the Templar Assassin who basically takes claim over mid lane. So we'll see a side lane solo Queen of Pain, solo mid Templar Assassin, and some kind of trialing with this Jakiro. Maybe even picking up a Chen. Woots does play Chen on a very regular basis. It's one of his signature heroes with the Earthshaker, so maybe we see him on the Chen with the Jakiro going into the hands of the support player Cell. Then you've got Templar Assassin, most likely, well, they're solo mid, normally played by Bimbo. Maybe it's a hero that Oa will take. Oa often plays the Templar Assassin. And you've got the side lane solo, the Queen of Pain, a hero that Bimbo would play, or possibly even the new player, Mr. Swish. Mr. Swish, who's come in from Dustbin and is really a formidable force. And look at this. Mineski know what they want. They want strong, aggressive tri-lane. Keeper of the Light, Sven. They pick up the Keeper of the Light and they go for the Sven as well. He's got plenty of mana to spam that Stormbolt with the Keeper of the Light Chakra mana. And this is just going to be very, very deadly trial lane that we're looking at here. They're probably going to go offense. I don't think they put this in their safe lane. When you pick something this strong, you're not looking to run that in your safe lane. You're looking to punish your opponents for what they've picked up. And GoDz iDeal have gone with an Alchemist. They're going for a late game farmer in some ways. He does have slightly more early game impact as well with the AoE stun. But it's still a hero who, well, is maybe going to struggle against this aggressive. This, for me, to Mineski, they've got this lineup which can just straight on battle, straight on brawl from start to finish. Problem is for iDeal is they haven't quite got the same thing. I mean, Batbrider is good at picking off one hero, but who else? What do they have to back it up? Alchemist is a bit more farm heavy. The Tidehunter, I mean, he's got the Ravage, but after he's thrown the Ravage, what does he actually offer? Heroes like Sven offer a lot throughout the fight. Jakiro as well, Ice Path with a 8-second cooldown or something short. Queen of Pain, so mobile. Templar Assassin, non-stop fighting. And I feel it's only really the Batrider who's going to be a good straight-up brawler. The Rubik, not bad as well, but Tidehunter, he's just a one-trick pony. Once he's popped that Ravage, he's got very little left to throw, and that could be a bit of an issue for iDeal if they're going to be going up a very aggressive Mineski side here. And the last pick, the Enigma it's going to be, coming out from GoDz iDeal. iDeal Gigabyte, actually, I think in the last GEST, the last Dota 1 GEST, got second place. They were the runner-ups. It was quite a funny occasion where in the GEST back in October, I want to say it was October? No, it was GSE back in September. October was our All-Star month. Back in September, the grand finals for the Gigabyte Esports tournament, the GST IDC, was iZone Gigabyte up against iDeal Gigabyte. So it was a Gigabyte tournament, sponsored tournament with 2 Gigabyte teams in the finals. It was not at all fixed, guys, that I promise you. Both their teams won their way to the final, and iDeal got second place with iZone winning the championship. So we'll see how iZone adapt to Dota 2. I believe so far they are struggling a bit. They've already picked up 2 losses here in this group stage. They have a tough group. I mean, you're looking at Zenith, Mineski, and Space Monkeys. Space Monkeys, who've been around for a long, long time in Dota 2, played in the Gigabyte Dota Masters, played in a lot of tournaments. You've got your Join Dota Opens, you've got all your sort of big Asian tournaments, your GoDz Cups. They've been playing in all these regular Asian tournaments, whereas iDeal have just made the switch over to Dota 2. They're sort of your less experienced team, making this basically a nightmare of a group, possibly even up there as a group of death. This group, as well as the group with Orange, Pajibig TNC, the team with, well, not Mrs. Wish, the team with Cast, Vash, Bonjourlais and those guys who won the PGF. They're actually, I mean, on paper, they're the best teams in the Philippines. They are the best Dota 2 team in the Philippines. They've won all the Dota 2 tournaments in the Philippines over the last few months. And then you've got JoeNet, who beat Orange. Orange lost to a team in their group, JoeNet from Indonesia, who looking damn freaking strong. They got 3rd place back at the WCG, I believe it was, or the ACG, whatever it was, and they're looking like one of the top Southeast Asian teams now, coming out of Indonesia, I think formerly known as X Team. So this is a scene, the Southeast Asian scene, with a lot of depth with these teams. There's a lot of experience split between these players, and it's going to make it hard for teams who are just coming over. Sure, they may be dominated in Dota 1, but coming over to Dota 2, things get tough. Things will not go as smoothly as you planned, and we'll see how they do adjust this, how that's going to be going down here. We have got over on the Radiant side, that's where your Mineski side is. It's going to be Jay Bimbo playing the Templar Assassin, the Linnea, the Dota 1 Linnea. He is going to be playing that solo mid role. You've got Woot once again on that Jakiro. Whoa, danger, danger. Queen of Pain in the hands of Mr. Swish. Cell playing the Keeper of the Light. And then finally, Owa, the sort of main sort of tri-lane hitter. Not really a carry. They don't generally play that tri-lane farmer as a carry hero. They look to go aggressive. They look to just tank him up. Their carries are their solo heroes. Your Queen of Pain, your Templar Assassin, those are sort of your main sort of carry or damage dealers. Sven is just going to look to tank up, be their initiator. Then over on the Dire side, the iDeal Gigabyte side, we've got NN playing the Tidehunter as support. We've got Rubik in the hands of Upper, Min playing the Enigma, BZ playing the Batrider, and then finally Alchemist in the hands of the stand-in Nori. So a lack of carry to some extent. They've got Alchemist. He's more a bit of a tank in the front lines. He can do some damage, can DPS it up as well, especially if you go certain item builds, but still not going to be the easiest time for him. And here we go, both teams heading directly into a clash. Alchemist is already charging up the stun. Mineski are going to realize quickly they're outnumbered really badly. Ice Path coming in from Woots, that's going to hit a lot of heroes this time. Is it going to be enough to keep Owa alive? It's not. Owa gives up the first blood. Mr. Switch, you need to get that blink. It's only level 1 though. The napalms could be enough. Oh, big Illuminate. The second one, the problem is now for Keeper of the Light, he's just chewed through all his mana. Keeper of the Light, oh, he gets pulled back in. This is not going well for Mineski. They've already lost 2 right off the bat of things. Ice Path, I mean, he hits 4 heroes, but well, it's 4 heroes. 2 for 1 trade. Tide goes down, but Mineski, they lose 2, and I feel that was just a numbers game. Templar Assassin, well, there. Templar Assassin actually going down towards the bottom lane, as is. Looks to be still in the bottom with Queen of Pain at mid. Look at this, Queen of Pain with 8 magic stick charges. Oh, this is the power of that level 1 team fight. 8 spells getting cast by iDeal there. That's without Enigma. Actually, no, Enigma went for the stun. Oh dear, Enigma. Well, he's not jungle anyways. He's going that offlane solo, but without conversions, he's really going to struggle in that offlane. He went for level 1 stun instead of conversions, and I mean, it's great. It does help out that level 1 fight, but now it's just going to hurt his laning stage so badly. Oh dear. We'll see if it matters. I mean, iDeal already have the slight edge with the 2 for 1 trade. He's going to be coming in. He's going to struggle to last hit, though. Templar Assassin has the superior animation, the better damage. He's got the refract, and it's not going to be an easy matchup for the Enigma. Even once he gets the conversions up, you've got the spill damage coming from the side blades. You've got the refract damage. You can just deal with those Eidolons pretty damn well, and it's fairly convenient for actually taking them apart. Then at the mid lane, you've got Queen of Pain up against the Batrider. And it looks like it is going to be Mr. Swish up against BZ. This is a, well, straight magic stick for Queen of Pain will help out a bit, but at the same time, it's like, well, He's stacking these napalms to sort of annoy the Queen of Pain. Sure, Queen of Pain's maxed out magic sig charge, but it doesn't give him... He can't really use that mana to spam. Normally, it'll help out around the level 3, level 4 mark, but at level 1, it doesn't really matter. But once Queen of Pain has a couple points in Scream, he can just use Scream to farm, to harass, then use the magic sig to replenish his mana. But for the time being, giving him all these magic sig charges, not really an issue. And you can see he's just really stacking them up as much as possible. And Queen of Pain, I mean, just will have that HP and mana at her disposal when needed, but it's still not something I have right away. Jakiro just doing whatever he can to spam things off. Sven decides not to go in with a stun here. It's going to be a bit of a turnaround here. No support coming in from Rubik as of yet. He wasn't quite there. Owen decided not to go for the stun there. Could have maybe looked to go for that Tidehunter. He's pretty damn tanky, though. I think that's really the main concern for them. As here we go, Mineski. They want to contest this pool. They dropped down a Sentry Ward. They've also blocked it with an Observer Ward, so looking to deny any vision from observers that iDeal may have planted. But iDeal still successfully get this pull to some extent. Next one will be blocked off. And, well, where is it going to be happening now? Mr. Switch the mid lane. Doing his best to just compete with the Batrider. One of the most annoying heroes to verse in a 1v1 matchup, and BZ, it's one of his heroes that he's known for playing in Dota 1, playing it very well. Jay at bottom lane, already 10 CS, 7 denies, 1 and 1 for the Enigma, and that's with the conversion. Because he got it at level 2, he's only used his first conversion just now. This is going to be a very tough matchup for him. Oh, he's gone in. He has got for the Ice Path. Stun going to fall off. Oh, only hits one, but it should be enough regardless. A couple more right clicks going to be coming in. Keeper of the Light picks up the kill. Alchemist off to the side. He's charging up that stun. They're going to trace right into it. Stun hits two. That's the new power. The AoE stun coming out. Oh, drops a Sentry Ward. Tide, what are you doing? That's an easy D-Ward. He didn't know there was a Sentry there as well. I think he was just trying to hopefully deal with some Observer Wards there. And it doesn't pay off. And Mineski, they've done a great job of D-Warding this top lane. First the lane ward, now they're getting all up in iDeal's face right now. For those of you guys just tuning in, this is your GEST Dota 2 competition. It's finally come over to Dota 2. It's been in Dota 1 for about 8 months' time. The best teams in Southeast Asia compete there. You've got 4 groups of 4 teams here. The Dota 1 format's slightly different. This format may change, well, depending on how this month goes. This is kind of our test run for Dota 2. But this is where your top Southeast Asian teams compete, battle it out. In Dota 1, we have a $30,000 prize pool over 12 months. I'm not sure exactly what's confirmed for Dota 2, but it's going to be interesting to see how things go and how this tournament goes. So great job seeing so many people show up and supporting this tournament, as here we go. They're harassing away on Oa here. Keeper of the Light just trying to blast things off. He actually is going to hit the Alchemist with that. And Alchemist is not going to have a fun time getting much farm and doing much of this top lane. They're going in on Alchemist. It is Nori taking a lot of damage. Ice Blast follows it up. Nori, bro. You're in trouble. One more right click is going to be enough. Unless they can maybe throw him back. It looks like Mineski suffering from some bad lag here. As Jay is apologizing. A quick pause coming out. It looks like Mineski are ready. Is there going to be one more right click? Keeper of the Light has it. He's in range. Keeper of the Light can get the kill. It's actually going to go to Sven. Sven gets the right click. The telekinesis, very short duration at level 1. And as a result, they get another kill. Woots with plenty of mana to spare. That's the power of Jakiro as a support. You have such a big mana pool, and Ice Path costs 90 mana. It's so spammable. I mean, at level 1, you're seeing on 450 mana. You can use it a full five times practically. And here we're going to see, it looks like iDeal go by. Nori leading the charge, wants to turn things around. Ice Path's going to go in. He doesn't get it off. He stuns himself. Nori needs to be careful. Sven with the stun. They're looking to turn things around. Keep it light with a blast coming in. Couple more right clicks. Nori going to be narrowly kept alive. Ice Path's going to come in once again in just a second, coming from Woots. He needs to cast it soon. He has a magic wand. He uses that to heal himself up, and another pause. Lag is the name of the game from Jay. It's giving both teams time to think about, hey, what do we want to do? What are we going to do? And Alchemist charging up this stun. Woots is going to... I mean, ideal situation. He Ice Paths the Tide as well as the Alchemist. I mean, it looks like... Yeah, can Sven get this Rubik alone? Maybe not. Maybe he needs to use it to get the Rubik. But I feel that if he doesn't Ice Path, Tide, and Alchemist here, Mineski lose serious. But if he hits these both, he maybe kills Alchemist. He can get maybe 1 or 2 kills. There we go. He hits the Alchemist with it, then gets out of there. Keeper of the Light gets the kill, and they get the Rubik as well with Sven. They're going to turn it into 3. Sven picks up all the heroes, cleans them up. 2 the kills go his way. 1 goes to the Keeper of the Light. Big kill swing going the way of Mineski. And look at this. Woots is going to say, well, let's go for a bit of a victory parade around your newts. Picks up his boots, goes Majestic. He's going to maybe lead a gank on the mid lane, where this Batrider doesn't look to be having a great that great of a time. He's got 1 kill, 1 assist. That's from that big level 1 engagement. He's actually rotated looking for this Templar Assassin. That's why they picked this Batrider. They thought, okay, you want Templar Assassin, we'll pick up Batrider. Try send it mid against Templar Assassin, but Mineski didn't send Templar Assassin mid. They knew Batrider would be there, but now this is not what Batrider wanted. Jay is there with some refract damage, looking to take out the Batrider. 1 or 2 more right clicks is all that's going to be needed. Jay picks up the kill on a hero who's intended to counter him. Doesn't work out as planned. And Mineski, the laning has been so smart. This aggressive Trallin has really worked wonders. The Templar Assassin not being sent against the Batrider has ensured Jay has a fantastic start. He's got Phase Boots, Bottle, Magic Stick already out coming out to him. Enigma hasn't had a great time here, and more kills being dropped at top lane. Alchemist goes down again. That's his 3rd death in a very short amount of time. Keeper of the Light, 3-0 and 4. What a game coming out from Cell. Jakiro, 1-1 and 5. I mean, these support heroes doing great stuff at this top lane, and this Trallin just really clicking at top. Bottom lane, you've got Mineski's Jay. He's up to 41 creep kills, and we're just 5 minutes in. Holy crap, how do you get 42 creep kills at 5 minutes in? That means you're looking at 8 creeps a minute, which is essentially every single creep being hit by Jay. This is insane farm coming from Bimbo. And he is just not stopping. Nothing is stopping. Nothing is getting in his way. And look at this. He made me going in for a kill in just a second. He's going to go in. He gets the trap off. He doesn't have mana for a refraction by the looks of things. He needs another spill. He's not going to get it. DC coming out from the Tidehunter. Do we want to pause? Yes, we do. And oh, that was very, very close. Very close, Mr. Enigma. I think his Magic Stick... well, no, not Magic Stick. Just it has the Soul Ring there. Getting him very... That's partly why he's been so low constantly. Because of this Soul Ring, he's been using that to use those Eidolons, but he hasn't been farming, and that all comes back to that level 1 fight. He got level 1 Malefice. He didn't have the Eidolons at level 1. If you fall behind early against a TA, it's that slippery slope. You just get further and further behind, and it's what's happening here. Jay just completely demolishing Min at this bottom lane on the Enigma. Mid lane, you've got Batrider with 19 creep kills, not doing all too well. Has managed to sort of stunt the Queen of Pain's farm and growth. Actually, both heroes just hitting level 6, and Queen of Pain just about to. Batrider's there already. He's not going to go for kills on his own. He will need a secondary hero to back him up. Maybe they bring in a hero like the Rubik to come for a little gank here. Rubik probably wants to hit maybe the level 3, get another point in the Fade Ball, get some extra DPS, some extra nukes, but, well, alright now, it is Mineski who have this early game lead, getting into an advantageous position. For those of you wondering, I see me blasting, can you watch it in Dota TV? This is the GEST Dota 2. You can buy a Dota TV ticket, I believe. I'm not sure exactly how much it is. I think it's only a couple dollars maybe. Let me have a quick look. Where is it? Tournaments. It is here, GEST Dota 2. There's live games going on, guys. A lot of live games. You've got heaps of live action. This tournament's, I mean, you can just choose which match, follow your favorite team, follow whichever match you want. You can bounce around. It kind of reminds me of the TI2 qualifiers and some, the TI2 group stage where you've got like 4, 5, 6, well, actually no, there was only ever 4 matches at most going on at the same time, as there was only 8 places where teams were playing. But with 4 matches on at once, you just choose your favorite match, follow your favorite team, and it's really great how there's just so many matches on at once. It's all about playing lots of Dota, and this is why the GEST IDC Dota 1 was a real training ground, because it's all about quantity, rather than having this format where there's only 1 game on at a time, and you just go through a bracket, and teams maybe get knocked out for 1 match. Every team plays at least 3 matches, because it's a round-robin group stage. So you can buy a ticket. Apparently it's only $2. And that is... As we go. There we go. That's what I was looking after. I want those creep scores. Mineski dominating the last hits. 44 for TA, 26 for Sens. Queen of Pain on 24. Nothing on this iDeal side. 19 on Batrider leading the way as their solo mid. And then their Farmer, their offlane hero, is really struggling. So, ooh. Apparently Lirad loves Biancake. From the chat. Tactical pause again. Mineski really struggling. Well, no, this is not Mineski struggling. This is iDeal having a disconnect here. He's going to be reconnecting in just a second. And for those of you guys wondering, we will be going back to the G1 League in about an hour's time. I'll be casting that with LD. This stream will be going offline. I'll be going over to the Beyond the Summit channel. We'll have the G1 League match between DK and LGD. Then following that, we've got MUFC vs Flash for the GEST Dota 2 tournament. And it's good to know. Swish and Bimbo flaming each other just a little bit. Flaming each other just a little bit. My prediction for the G1 League match later tonight, I'm predicting LGD to win it 2-1. I think they'll win it 2-1. I think DK are the favourites, but I don't think they're going to win. I just feel that LGD When it clicks for LGD, it can just click, and I think that's what's going to happen tonight. It's the playoffs. It's where it really matters. They struggled a bit during the group stage. Maybe that's kind of a bad way of wording it, because at TI2 they won during the group stage, but when it really mattered in the playoffs, they lost to Na'Vi, then they lost to IG. But hey, I think LGD can do it, especially online. They did really well. They won the Gigabyte Dota Masters, and they got to the grand. I mean, I think they got to the grand final of the It's Gosu Asia tournament, and lost to Zenith. So they do really well in online tournaments, it seems, at least from the past. So I think LGD will take down DK. But anyways, guys, we're back in action. Reconnects are here, and it looks like iDeal are looking to be... they need to be safe. There's Observe Ward on this pull spot, botting out a lot of these movements. Woods, you can't go Rambo in like that, bro. Stun being channeled from the Alchemist. He's going to maybe go looking for this Sakura. Here comes Queen of Pain from Swish. He gets one kill. They want more. They want this Rubik as well. Sven, he's already used his stun. He's going to... Oh, are you going to see a recall here? Keep the lights, pop the ultimate. Looks like you're not going to see it just yet. There we go. Recall being used. Is it going to be Templar Assassin coming in as well? Very interesting decision here. It looks like they want to try to get him to clean up, because here comes Batrider. Batrider going to be looking to turn things around. It's Sven. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage with the Alchemist there as well. Queen of Pain ultimate. Oh, we're getting very, very low. They get the Batrider. Fire still on the ground. The newly buffed Batrider does keep the fire on the ground. Buybacks are plenty. Batrider as well. Sven both buying back here. TP coming in. I imagine it is going to be the Batrider. Here he is. He's here. He wants Jay. He hasn't got Firefly. He has got a Lasso. Lasso under the tower. Jay taking so much damage. Magic Stick trying to keep himself alive. Instant buyback. Constant aggression. Mineski, Ice Path. This time used defensively. They're not looking to engage. Buyback from TA. He can't get back to the fight though. No TP. He decides to just walk down towards the middle lane. Wow, what a clash. What a skefuffle. And it's not done. It's not over yet. Stun going down on the Batrider. One more scream will finish him off. There is going to be... Oh, no, he's not going to get it. There we go. Blink scream. Mr. Swish. Mega kill. 5-0-3. Fantastic start for him. And look at this. Keeper of the Light picks up his seventh assist. 3 kills. He's had a fantastic start. Fantastic play coming from him. And oh, Jay, he's going in on mid. He's looking to force Nori out of this lane. He says, Alchemist, you won't get much farm top. Well, you're not going to get any more here at this mid lane. And Jay, what a crazy fight. Ultra kills, buybacks. 8 or 9 heroes going down, all in one fight under a tier 1 tower. And we're just 7 minutes in this game. They're going to try and go on Jay here. Maybe wants to pop the Mel. Nope, it's on cooldown actually. And they could turn this around. Telekinesis being used. Can he chase this? iDeal. Need to be careful. Rubik TP coming in from the Batrider. Going to scare away any aggression without any Blink Dagger or possible initiation here. It looks like not too much more will come from this. As Keeper of the Light actually chews through a lot of his mana here. Can't use that recall. He has popped the ultimate. And oh, Mr. Swish. Level 2 blinkers up. Oh, he's juking. Level 2 second stun by the looks of things as Alchemist Enigma combo it together. Mr. Swish. His mega kill streak gets ended. And with that, Mineski slightly overextending there with some of their solo play, but they're making up for it elsewhere. They've got Sven farming at top. They've got heroes doing decently at mid lane. They're forcing iDeal to really group up whenever they get these kills. And, well, this is slightly going Mineski's way. The Queen of Pain kill will slow down that crazy momentum that they seem to have. Queen of Pain, ooh, Staff of Wizardry. Is this going to be a fast Dagon? Are we going to see some super crazy, aggressive kill stuff going on with the Dagon build here? Very possible. These Pinoys love their Dagon on heroes like Puck to heroes like Queen of Pain. There we go. Queen of Pain goes in, pops the ultimate, gets stunned at the tower. This will be bothersome. Telekinesis as well, going to pull it back in. Blink still on cooldown. He's going to go down. He isn't able to pop those bottle charges. Rubik taking a bit of damage under tower, but not enough. Queen of Pain, that's not really worth it for him. He needs to pop the ultimate faster. Alchemist taking a lot of damage somewhere on the map. It's at bottom lane. It's Jay going in with the phase boots. Does get the kill. A solo kill on the Alchemist at bottom. He's just been causing problems for Alchemist at mid lane, at bottom lane, even at top lane when he rotated top, got brought top by the Keeper of the Light. The tri lane caused Alchemist problems. And Alchemist, how many deaths is this? 0, 5, and 4 on Alchemist. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. And now Jay isn't done. He wants iDeal. Look at this. 2, 3-shotted. Tide goes down. The Meld deals with more than half his HP. Then 2 more right clicks to follow. DD Rune on Jay. He's now picked up his 4th kill of the game. He's going to have that Blink Dagger up very, very soon. Cell going to bring Queen of Pain mid. Saving gold on TPs. Bringing him to the action sooner. And Mineski going to pick themselves up a tier 1 tower. Going to go the way of Jay. Going to get him his Blink Dagger as well now. And huge, huge aggression coming from Mineski. 18 kills in just 10 minutes. Wowzers. Wowzers indeed. And look at this. Look at this Sven. Going for some manly, well, I don't know about manly builds, but more, I'd say somewhat farm-oriented build, but it's also, I mean, it's attack speed. It's going to allow him to hit a lot faster with that ultimate. I imagine he's going to have to use his ultimate for this kill. There we go. Midas with that ultimate, followed by an Ice Path. Even Macropie being used, everything. Ultimates are glory being just thrown at this Alchemist. Because he had the ultimate up, the Rage which gives him bonus HP, they decided, hey, we just got to throw everything. We've got to use everything that we've got. And it's more than enough to deal with the Alchemist. The aggressive wards on the high ground here. Both teams with one, in fact. Mineski, Jay, he's found Rubik. He's playing a little bit of poke around this corner here. Batrider's looking in. Gush goes down. Is there going to be a lasso? It is going to go down on Jay. Enigma trying to find the black hole. Catches two. Keep the light. Actually, no. Doesn't get caught. It's just Oa. As well as Woods, he seems to have walked into it. The Illuminate doing a lot of damage. Sven going in onto the Enigma. Telekinesis trying to keep him alive. Templar Assassin's already taken out one. Not going to find too many more for the time being. Decides to go back into the newts. Mineski just, blink down. Jay is just going balls to the wall. He thinks he can do it all on his own. He's getting chain stunned up a bit here. Goes invis. Alchemist needs to find a new target to stun down, and it's going to find himself getting initiated on. Queen of Pain goes in. Queen of Pain does have ultimate, but not enough mana. He's going to have to bottle up mana in just 2 seconds. Won't have blink though. And Templar Assassin, one more right click, finishes on the Batrider. 3 kills away at Mineski. Complete decimation. They are just diving in so far. FF is the call from Nori. He's had enough. He is not happy. He is saying this is just too much. He's getting Mineski at 11 minutes in, 12 minutes in. Jay is diving the tier 4 towers. He's going to find himself going down in just a second. He goes down 2 HP. Rubik. Oh, so close. Jay, he's calling GG. Look, I don't know if iDeal are tapping out, but their Alchemist has had enough. iDeal are calling GG. Mineski just decimating iDeal Gigabyte. I mean, at 12 minutes in, when you're diving tier 4 towers as a Templar Assassin, something is wrong. And really aggressive play from Mineski. Completely one-sided game. And, I mean, just amazing tri-lane play. It was amazing tri-lane play. The solos did well. Queen of Pain did decently against a tough opponent in Batrider. And Templar Assassin at the bottom lane against Enigma was really the shining story. Jay, to me, was, I'd say in some ways, the MVP. The top tri-lane played it really well. The support play was spot on. But Jay, as far as individual play goes, won his team this bottom lane and controlled the mid-game really well. So, Mineski, they finished the group. 2 wins, 1 loss. So, this is a position where they're going to advance to the playoffs in that second spot. And I believe Zenith should be taking the group with a 3-0 score, assuming they beat Space Monkeys, which I think is a match going on at the moment. But we'll see Zenith 3-0, Mineski going through a second. The playoffs, I think, is next Saturday. And that's where we'll see the top 2 teams from each group advancing on and competing for their share of that $1.5k prize pool. And holy crap, guys, that was a lot of action. 32 kills in just 13 minutes. And ultra kills, buybacks of glory. What a slaughter. Mineski just playing well. They show that they can still be aggressive and still play Dota 2. iDeal, a bit slow to adapt. But anyways, guys, it's now G1 League o'clock. We've got a G1 League DK versus LGD in about 30 minutes time, which is a game I'll be casting over on the Twitch TV channel with twitch.tv/Beyond the Summit channel with LD. That's in about 30 minutes time. Unfortunately, no more time for another GST game, but we'll be back after that best of 3 between DK and LGD to cast MUC versus Flash. That match you see at the bottom, over on the right, although I'm pointing left, I'm pointing at the overlay. MUC versus Flash at the bottom there. That is our final match after the G1 League. So, anyways, guys, we're going to be finished for now. I'll be back soon over on LD's stream. Head on over to twitch.tv/Beyond the Summit. LD is, I believe, co-casting with Pyria and Flax, the GST, but I'll be joining him for the G1 League. So anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll be back with more action soon. I'll be playing a few ads to support myself, to feed myself. Otherwise, I'm living off Fruit Loops. No one likes Fruit Loops. I'd much prefer to be eating a steak for dinner tonight. So I'll play a few ads. Thanks, everyone, for supporting me, guys. And thanks, everyone, for staying tuned and watching the GST Dota 2. It's been a lot of fun, as always, with the GST. Good night, guys.